In the first set and a half, he really didn't play well. I mean, he was down 7-5, 3-love, and was really kind of, struggling out there. He just couldn't find it. Sometimes that happens, and kind of challenged him a couple times, and he was able to kind of find his game a little bit and really stepped it up in the second set there. And he just didn't take his chances early in the third to kind of, keep the momentum. He let kind of Ed settle in. Ed was serving first in the third set, which means he was always going to be up a game if he held serve. And so as a result, that 3-all game, I think he was up 40-15 on his serve and let that game slip away. Made a couple of unforced errors maybe he shouldn't have made, but, give Ed credit. He did a good job of serving it out and closing it out. So, but Jeff will be there to play for us, and, he's really come around as a tennis player. He played number 6 for Florida last year, and he's playing number 2 for us and winning a lot of matches against some really good players. So I feel really confident with his game and where he's come, and I know he's disappointed right now, but he's going to be ready to play when we play in the NCAA tournament next week.
Can you also talk about Griggy's fight, compared to what he played a week ago here, and for him to come back and play and battle the way he did was huge.
It really was. He did a great job today. Kellen's a tough player to play against because he's got such a big game. He hits such a heavy ball. And, Griggy was down 5-4 in the first set. Kellen serving for it, and Griggy played a good game to break back and then played a great tiebreaker and then got down 4-1 in the second, but didn't relinquish from there and kept battling. And that's been the hallmark of this team, is we've kind of not, we've continued to fight through adverse situations, and he was able to come back and win in straight sets and really put a lot of pressure on Texas, especially when Marcus was able to win his match. We just couldn't find the other fourth point today.
So where do you take it from here? What do you guys do the next 12 days?
Well, give the guys a couple days off to kind of recover. This has been a pretty tough weekend. One of the disadvantages of being the 2 seed is we had to go through Baylor. That took a little bit out of the boys yesterday, and it's no excuse, but it's just a fact. They had a tough, very emotional match yesterday, and I said to the guys, this is going to help you in the NCAA tournament, because when you're playing these kind of matches against these kind of players, you play back to back to back, and this is a little taste of what it's going to be like. So we'll take a couple days. The guys start finals on Friday. We'll begin to work and build ourselves, because we're hopeful that we'll be able to host and play at home next Friday, or a week from Friday.
Sounds good. Hey, thanks a lot, Coach.
Yeah.